Hello guys, welcome back to my channel once again. Today I'm going to be talking about this Nigerian immigrant, okay, known as Rambo, who they said has Kpai himself inside a prison in Italy now as I speak. So he's a 25-year-old, very young guy, 25-year-old Nigerian who was in Libya. But according to eyewitness stories of what transpired between other immigrants and him, when they were in Libya together, probably he was a ghetto boss. Those of you who have been to Libya will understand the language called ghetto boss. Hey, if you don't understand it, please ask me in the comments. Maybe I will explain. Or a ghetto boss is somebody who takes care of other immigrants in a kind of camping area, in a segregated area in Libya. They call them ghetto boss. All right. So probably he was a ghetto boss, or some people can call it mafia. So he was very, very dangerous. And according to what they said that he was killing other immigrants and torturing them and all those kind of stuffs. So in 2017, he moved to Italy, okay, after committing all these crimes in Libya, right? Later, he decided to proceed to Italy, okay? Maybe going to seek asylum just like every other person is doing. So those people he tortured back in Libya now recognized him and told the police in Italy that this guy is a crook. This guy is a criminal. He has committed many offenses. He has killed us. He was torturing us in Libya. And mind you that Italians doesn't want to use their ears to hear that you're a mafia, you are facilitating human trafficking, and then you land in Italy. You go to prison from there. Even those who drive the boat, pilot the boat from Libya to Italy, also risk the same thing. All right? So sometimes they tell everybody in the boat that, oh, tell them you don't know who drove the boat. That is how some people escape it. So everybody would say, oh, I don't know who. I don't know who. But sometimes they try to use those their, what do you call it? Those their plane to snap and capture who was driving it. Okay. So let me give you full details of this very guy who has Kpai himself in prison. Now, and I will also take you back to a little bit of his history while he was in Libya. Now, John Ogais, a 25-year-old Nigerian, has been arrested by Agrigento police on severe charges, including involvement in a criminal syndicate responsible for trafficking migrants between Libya and Italy to Sicily. Ogais faces allegations of kidnapping, sexual violence, aggravated homicide, and facilitating illegal migration. Ogais is currently held at the Cara S. Anna Detention Center in Isola de Capo Rizzuto. Is accused of being complicit in a range of heinous activities. Reports indicate that he was involved in the torture and abuse of migrants at the Ale El Libico prison, where victims were held before their departure. So these ones were some of the ghetto bulls, the people who Arabu had given authority to manage the prisons for them. So they became powerful. They were handling, Kala in Libya. Ogais is also alleged to have been an accomplice of Sam Eric Akom, a Ghanaian previously apprehended by the Agrigento Flying Squad in March. The investigation led by the Agrigento Flying Squad under Giovanni Minardi, the Croton Flying Squad under Nicola Laliaro. This flying squad means those police, and the SCO was coordinated by Palermo prosecutor Francesco Lovoy, along with DDA prosecutor Jerry Ferrara and prosecutor Giorgia Spiri. Rai News report witnesses described the brutality of a man known as Rambo. This is how he tortured and killed. A witness said, while I was trapped in that inescapable ghetto, you see it, So I told you about ghetto boys. Ghetto boys. That's, now they have mentioned it. I learned about the man called Rambo, which is this guy now. He had murdered a migrant, a Kpai migrant, and I know my cousin and others attempted to flee, only to be recaptured and subjected to severe torture that nearly Kpai them. This is how the harrowing tale of one of Ogaya's victims, known as Rambo, unfolds, which is this very guy. They say that his story no be here. Another man from Nigeria whom witnesses linked to a Rambo was among those involved in the violence, confirms one of the victims who assisted investigators in identifying the arrested individual. Though he didn't personally assault me, he tortured other migrants. The tortures I endured were countless. They used live electric cables on me, forcing me to stand on wet ground before activating the current, sending electric shocks through my body. I was subjected to extremely violent electric shocks. That is what these guys were doing. And these things are still going on in Libya. They are still doing all these things in Libya. So where I was in a camp when I got to Libya one time. And some people were, if you see how some people were looking like skeleton. These people, they say they put them in prison there. I don't know what they did. They say some of them have not paid money for, bringing them to Libya and all that. So I don't even know which one. So there are a lot of things going on in Libya that is unaccounted for. And all these places are not known by the government. They are secret places where they get to. That is why when you get to Libya, you are no longer on your own. People now own you. And they can decide to do whatever they wish with you. All right? So if you know that you don't want to be owned, you better not go there. I was subjected to extremely violent electric shocks. This happened about twice a week. Sometimes they beat me in various parts of my body with pipes, and that is what they use. They use pipes. All those PVC pipes. They beat me in various parts of my body. Sometimes they tied my arms and then hung me in the air to beat me violently. They hang somebody like a goat. They tie your hand backwards, tie your leg, then sometimes they may even put stone at the back and put the person like a goat and be flogging. This, what can you do? These people, they don't have human sympathy. The dramatic story continues. There was a time I witnessed Rambo, the Nigerian brutally Kpai a fellow migrant, one of our own, after gagging and torturing him for a long time. A third witness confirmed I personally saw two people, one a Nigerian minor and the other an adult Nigerian man, beaten to Kpai by Rambo in front of the victim's brother, to show you how brutal the whole thing is. The witness added, at the time of the murder, Rambo, armed with a gun, okay, I said it earlier, threatened the victim's brother, warning him not to inform the family and demanding that the money be sent immediately. That is how they do. It's like kidnapping, a syndicate, kidnapping ring that they are running. Bring money, which is kidnapping. When they kidnap you, they torture you. Then you call your family will sell land, sell everything in Nigeria, and it is still happening. Still happening. There's nothing like, oh, you call police. Police doesn't know, and nobody even knows where you are. Talk less of anything. So that is why going to Libya is a very dangerous adventure. Let me know your own experience if you have any. I'll bring you more updates from Libya as we proceed. Okay? So before I go, I want to use this opportunity to tell you, in case you want to send money to Nigeria, you can use this very app called TapTapSend. It's a very reliable app that you can use to send money to Nigeria without any hassle. It's reliable. Their rate is also very high. And if you use my promo code, it is absolutely free. They are going to send the money for you to Nigeria bank account free of charge. And my promo code, as you can see on the screen, is Critics News. Write it in capital letters. You're going to get £5, €5, $10 for those in USA and Canada, and 25 AED for those in Dubai. Okay, just give it a try. You can download it from App Store or Google Play Store. All right, thank you very much, and share the video for me. God bless you and bye.